For that introduction, Holly, and yeah, thank you so much everyone for being here, supporting Indie Lit. Super exciting. I am reading from, just a little closer, Melissa Broder's book of personal essays. So sad today. Something super formative to me. My very formative years, and influenced a lot of my writing. Definitely a huge reason I continue to write. So this one is called "Help Me Not Be a Human Being." My sexual preference is me, actually escaping me in every obsession, internet obsession, make-out, fuck, and actual relationship. I've embraced my fellow man and woman on the highway of low self-esteem in the hope that I could be convinced of my own okayness and or disappear. What I have sought in love is a reprieve from the edgy consciousness, to transcend myself and my human imperfections. But this has yet to happen. What has happened instead is a lifetime of fictional love stories. Fiction, and that I've perceived every new experience through the veil of my own insecurities. Here are some of those stories. I'm in love with you and you don't want anything to do with me, so I think we can make this work. A love story. Just saw two ants drown together in my bathtub and thought of this. A love story. The saddest part of fucking you in that motel room was not when you took a shit in the bathroom before we fucked, or not when I had to put on 2-pack to mask the sound of you shitting, and not when you smell leaked out of the hotel room, and not when I licked behind your balls after you took that shit. Even though you hadn't showered, I don't care, to be honest. I think that germs have kept me healthy and strong my whole life. It's only when I told my friend that story and she called me out on it that I realized my disregard for my own personal health might be indicative of a deep self-hatred. But when I went to the bathroom an hour after you took the shit, there were still shit marks in the toilet bowl. I thought about how if it had been me who took the shit, I would have absolutely gone into that toilet bowl with my bare hand and a piece of toilet paper and wiped it down, and how maybe this particular brand of self-consciousness regarding the shit marks is a developmental variation in response to the fundamental differences and expectations placed upon men versus women in this society. Those is probably too reductive. A love story. A love story. The anxiety at the sexual act is my sexual act. A love story. Definitely thought I was a lesbian until we dated, and then I thought I might just be asexual or not asexual. Actually, been even more deeply fucked up than I ever knew. A love story. I never loved myself. A love story. Sorry I fell asleep while you were going down on me. A love story. One night I dreamt you had a gherkin instead of a penis, and when I saw you at work the next day, I thought I was in love with you. The thing about spending 8 consecutive hours in a confined space with the same people day after day is that there will always be that one person who appears more special and more attractive than he or she actually is. So when we ended up having sex on 3 different occasions, I said never again after each time. Though when you licked my ass, it felt so intimate that it made me want to buy you beautiful shirts. And when I asked you if you'd ever want to be with me, for real, if I didn't already have a boyfriend, you said yes. But it's easy to say yes when the other person's already taken. A love story. I wanted to build a fire with our shadow selves and burn there or be erased by the narcotic of memories when I turned your face into a fire. A love story. I don't even masturbate to you anymore because it's too sad. A love story. My therapist calls me pancake ass. A love story. It's not that I'm shutting you out when we have sex. I just need to fantasize about obese women caring for one another's vaginas to have a good orgasm, and you're a mid-sized man. A love story. Just because you have beautiful eyes doesn't mean you're deep. A love story. When you said don't obsess, just feel the feelings, I said no. A love story. Sorry you're having a really good life and are contented by it. A love story. I don't want to be older and wiser, I want to be younger and hotter. A love story. In the dark, you look so human in your skin that I called you human in my head, and then I didn't want you, and then I felt relieved. A love story. When you said that your sexual ideals, romantic sex, where both partners say I love you as they're coming, and then do that with a different person every day, I totally agreed, except I only wanted to do it with you. A love story. I feel like my life has a lot of caves and they're all filled with your hair. A love story. Let's pretend you're capable of being who I think I need. A love story. When you tweeted the best you could ever arrive at is probably the leader of a sex cult, I guess I should have seen that as a red flag. A love story. Well, I was clearly more into that than you were. A love story. I think it's time for you to drop back into my life, ruin it, then disappear again. A love story. The best part of fucking you in the bathroom at the Bridgington Hotel was when I went to Sephora first and did all my makeup using their testers for free, especially the Yves Saint Laurent lip repair. P.S. When you said let's fuck at the Bridgington Hotel, I thought you meant you were actually getting an actual room. A love story. I'm sorry that when you asked what you could do to help me have an orgasm, I slept with the room. A love story. Tell me if I'm texting too much. A love story. No sleep on the cliff, thanks. A love story. I thought we were good for each other, but my friend said we were crazy. And I don't really trust my taste in people or in anything, actually, and there's no good reason for that, so goodbye. A love story. Sorry we couldn't get it in my ass. A love story. You said spirituality couldn't be bought, but I felt really holy eating egg salad sandwiches in your apartment. A love story. The G-spot isn't where you thought it was. A love story. You said you just wanted it to be a one-night stand. I kind of hoped you meant one night over and over and over and over again until we die. A love story. I guess you weren't going to rescue me from my life. A love story. Text me back. A love story. Thank you guys so much.